storage
I
full.
don't even remember what the fuck we was talking about now.
Oh no,
We just rock this bitch like I chop this bitch
Yeah.
up. So by the time I drop this motherfucker, it's gonna feel like.
Nah, we was talking about how
Yes.
just linking up with other niggas can throw you off track of what the fuck you really trying to do.
Bro. It's an energy thing though, bro. It's definitely an energy thing. Oh shit, I thought the cat was finna jump in the video type shit. But yeah, it's definitely an energy thing, bro. Like, motherfucker, cause they don't, like you were saying, that intention shit, bro. Like, motherfuckers' intention don't be to like,
Everybody progress.
yeah, it just be more so for them. And like,
Out of 8 niggas, is one nigga on some shit like fuck everybody.
bullshit, really all the way against you.
Yeah.
And like the rest of them other niggas, like 5 of them other niggas is like not really trying to help you either. Like they really just got that.
Might need you.
They really just using you for real.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? 6 is 2 more niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even.
It might be 2 niggas is down with you.
Them 2 niggas might be down with you, but they might be some bullshit too, bro. Like, for real. You never really know with these people out here, dog.
Motherfuckers ain't right, boy.
At all. That shit don't even make no sense how weird motherfuckers be.
But see, that's why I don't get how, like, and it's not even nothing against trying to make friends with new people. Like, I make friends with new people off of different levels now. Like, if I'm 31 now, it's business level. Like, you might be cool, but, bro, your lifestyle gonna have to kind of match mine a little bit for you to be my kind of friend, bro. You feel me? Like,
your mindset.
Like, you feel me?
You gotta be on a certain type of thing for me to even really, like, kick it with you, because if not, what do we have in common?
What do we have in common?
Like, why am I kicking it with somebody who ain't got the same shit on their mind, like, at least a little bit? We might not agree on everything, but, bro, like, we gotta at least have some common ground. Like, you gotta be in something, something that I see useful.
Yeah.
And I would hope that you see something useful in me and you not just around.
Yeah,
like,
cause I'm cool and shit.
Bullshit. Not even like
niggas is
for
lame,
no
bro.
reason. Like, if you think I'm cool, that shit, okay.
Yeah.
You having a good time, you enjoy being around, all right. But like, if you don't enjoy being around, and like what's your purpose? Or like, I don't know, but that's a tricky situation. Motherfuckers be like, they don't like being used, or you can't, like,
a lot of these niggas.
it's just how you use a motherfucker, and are you useful as well? Like, intentions really be like the main.
These niggas be wanting to
What's
be
your
accepted,
intent?
bro, too. And
Exactly.
And see, that's what be fucking them up, cause it's like, at our age, bro, should we be meeting other grown ass man on some like, what's up, bro? Yeah, I'm chilling with you and your peoples tonight. I just met you last week. You feel me? Nigga, I don't know shit about you, bro. And that's where a lot of these niggas is mixing in homeboys with other homeboys.
I wouldn't,
That too.
That cause problems, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say you can't like meet new people or like chill with new niggas or whatever. But it's like you gotta get an understanding and ask questions, bro. You can't just throw yourself into a situation, but simply because you looking at this nigga and you like, okay, he work with me, he cool. You don't know what the fuck.
You don't know what the fuck he do
outside of work. He might be a quiet ass killer, and he might be with them niggas who don't fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, especially if you know what the hell you got going on, bro. You gotta know motherfuckers before you be around them. Like, but at the same time, you gotta be around some of you gotta be around some motherfuckers to know. Your energy should tell you everything, regardless of how motherfucker acting. Your energy gonna tell you whether or not you should be around or you should be dealing with this person or not.
That's why I start talking about certain shit around certain people.
Exactly.
To
see how they respond.
Yeah, because you all quiet and shit. But all right, let me ask you about this,
so
that.
how you feel about,
I need to know where the fuck your head really at, nigga.
Because I need you to at least know what the fuck I'm talking about, first of all. It's balls in the fucking court and shit.
Yeah, man, these niggas.
Hey, this shit crazy. I don't be playing these games and shit, bro, so I don't be knowing.
Nah, wait till you see this nigga, though.
But
this nigga look exactly like me. I told you. Bro, chill the fuck out. Look at this nigga.
That nigga moving too fast. But yeah, like, bro, I don't know, bro. That's just like, you gotta, your energy, bro, you gotta get it. That's how you gotta get in tune with yourself.
Yeah, you gotta be safe.
If you're not in tune with yourself and the universe, I mean, I know that shit probably sound like weird to some people, but like, if you're not in tune with yourself, bruh,
You're done.
you not gonna understand or feel certain things. Like your intuition is off if you're not in tune with yourself. If you're not one with the universe or listening or taking heed to the signs that like you're given by the universe and like life and like your intuition. Like, bro, how the fuck do you expect to not go through bullshit, bro? Because that's like,
you're gonna continue to be lost.
yeah, cause bro, when I'm on my shit, like doing how I'm supposed to do, meditating, eating right, like being in tune, basically, like
Can't shit take me off.
Yeah, like, but and I'm listening to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to my intuition, like my gut. I'm not second guessing it and trying to like logic my way out of shit. Like, nigga, when I just go off my gut, my instincts, bro, like, bro, that shit is flawless. I can't remember a time where I went off my gut and it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's just goddamn, when I let other shit influence me, I'm hit or miss. Now, don't get me wrong. Logically, I can come to a lot of like great decisions with logic and thinking about things. But at the same time, like, my goddamn instinct is undefeated. Sometimes I just feel shit and I say it and like the information to support it comes later. You know what I mean? Like, I figure some shit out. I don't really post about shit like that, but like I know some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how I know it. This just what I feel like. But I know this. To me, I know it. You know what I mean? It's like, I know when I think something or I believe this or this just something I thought because of something I'm saying. And I know when like, nah, bro, I know this though. Like, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, I might come across the information that prove it. Like, bro, it's weird though. Like, but it makes sense when you think about how they say like sunlight is information type shit.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Feel me? Like, I really sun gaze before. Like, I really do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do it as much as often. I moon gaze type shit. I make sure I get sun. I go outside. I be in nature. You feel me? Like, I make sure I do these things, bro. And I like, for the most part, other than the fact that I'm probably an alcoholic, like I take care of my diet ain't horrible, and I take care of my damn self. You feel me? Like, so like, my intuition is different. Like, my downloads be different. My goddamn download speed gotta be different, cause I be seeing shit like 4-5 years ahead of what the fuck most people be on, because I can see it now, like through Facebook and Instagram memories and shit. Like, people are now talking and saying shit that I was saying like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. You remember 2007? We was already saying that, like the whole QAnon and all them motherfuckers saying all this shit about Obama now. We was saying that shit like back in the day. Like, there's something about this nigga, bro. It just don't feel right.
I just don't get. See, I mean, the thing is, we living in an age where, how in the hell could you just believe something? I don't give a, even if they telling you, even if they saying it's a damn fact. Even if they saying it's a fact,
like,
y'all.
Shit, how much of a fact is it?
How much of a fact is it?
Is it a fact?
Is 2 plus 2 really 4? Like, how the fuck,
like,
who made up 2? Like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, what the fuck is a 2?
What the fuck is a 2? What the fuck is a letter? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta question a lot of shit. You gotta question
You gotta question shit.
But sometimes you just, like, that's why a lot of the times I make statements and I, like, set it up. Like, so if this is true, then, like, you know what I'm saying? I ask you a question. If I'm talking to somebody, I ask them a question about what they believe, and based on what you believe, then how the fuck do you explain this?
Yeah.
Like,
how does this make any sense?
Because it's a lot of different belief systems. It's a lot of different, like, it's a lot of shit that you don't necessarily have to subscribe to, bro. Like, you feel me? You could be of the opinion that all the science is bullshit if you ain't do it yourself.
Yeah.
You could be of that opinion. Like, you feel
me? And it ain't
too
too many
people.
people
Fucking right.
And it ain't too many people that can prove and say, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like,
who the fuck got an atom splitter to just see if it really blow up like that?
Yeah. Like,
or if you go back in time for real, like.
Yeah. When we talk about information, that shit is really just to share with each other. And to get, like, I don't give a damn if it's a million different stories. You put all them shits together, you can't sit there and just take one story and really be that arrogant to think that that's exactly how it is because they said so. No, man, that shit don't work like that.
Hey, bro, you remember you seen that Raising Dion shit, right?
Yeah, I seen some of it. Yeah.
Okay, so boom, you saw how like this like thing came through the sky. Like I guess
Mhm.
they thought it was like the Aurora Borealis or some shit,
Mhm.
and like all this shit fell out the sky and got into these people, and it like made them fucking superheroes,
Mhm.
right? It gave them like powers and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like if like what if like that's really like what the sun like what if the sun really like is sending us like intelligence and information.
Real intelligence,
We just
yeah.
gotta like decode it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like, and some people are on this shit enough to be able
To
to
understand.
decode it.
Yeah.
And like maybe it ain't like, oh, information like, oh, this is the reason for life or whatever. Like maybe it's not that. Maybe it's information on another level, you feel me?
Okay.
Like, but is this still that game?
Yeah.
Hey, but that shit different.
Nah, this. Okay, listen. Okay, let's.
That shit
Okay, let's
just
spark a
fuck-
conversation
That
real
shit
quick,
just
though.
fucked me up just now.
Okay,
bro.
now
It
I'm a
fucked that
Cancer.
whole conversation up. but
I'm
yeah,
a
come
Cancer,
on, let's
so
go.
I like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm really like I love the water, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's like, which one is more interesting? I seen this the other day. Space or the
Ooh.
ocean? Which one? Cause both of them deep now. Cause you can't just say one is
Yeah,
this and
yeah,
you know,
for sure.
you know what I'm saying. Both
For
of them
sure.
deep now. If you had to really want to figure out, like, I would go. I don't know.
Which
I
one
know
is
I would
more
say space.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know I would say space, but damn, the ocean here where we at. You feel me? We really in this shit. Like, be on boats and everything.
Man, it just seemed like see, I'm really into astrology.
Yeah.
And space for me seems like there's a possibility, like feasibly, like my thought process says that there's way more possibility for wilder shit in
Wilder
space
shit.
because there's more of it.
Yeah. Wild as shit.
And like I feel I don't like motherfuckers can say it's hocus pocus or whatever,
Yeah.
but I feel the effects of certain things in like the planets. Like when it's
Yeah.
a full moon, I don't have to see the moon to know it because I can feel.
Bro, the
like,
other
I be
night-
emotional as fuck.
Bro.
Like I can feel that shit. I
Mhm.
know when like
Yeah.
Mercury is in retrograde or Mars, like, or when it's something going on with certain
Mhm.
planets because like
You
I
feel it.
feel it in real life. So like I don't know of any connections of shit in the sea
Mm-hmm.
that like really affect what the fuck I got going on. up
Yeah,
there.
it don't.
So I'm more interested in
Space.
space
Yeah.
personally, because it's more vast and because of the other shit. But like the
Mhm.
ocean, like don't get me wrong, like bro, I think it's shit down there that'll fuck the world up. Like I think the ocean,
Like, what is under
like yeah, what's
the
under the ocean.
the fucking base of the ocean? Like, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
if
Not
it's
even
I
the
think
water.
it might be a whole nother like
Yeah, like-
world down that bitch.
Yeah,
bro.
like if you could suck all that water out and go under the fucking ocean,
Man.
thousands of feet down, what the fuck is under that? You feel me?
Man, ain't nobody been down there. How do they know how far that shit?
That's what I'm saying. How?
What if that shit is space though? Like,
That's-
what if the ocean is space?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
What if the
I was
ocean
gonna
is
ask
space
you
and we
about
just
that.
in like an air bubble, like between? We just in like an air bubble between like
See my dude.
bodies of fucking water. Yeah, that nigga do look like that. Though, for real.
And he got on the Jordan 1.
Oh, them shit's hard.
Hey, but
But
no,
yeah, what if we like in a bubble between like it like a bubble immersed in water?
I really do want to learn more about that Bermuda Triangle. That shit's so interesting to me because it's like,
Have you heard the shit?
what
about
is really happening out there, bro?
Have you heard the shit about the Navy though, bro? The Navy, and them saying like little shit about like planes flying through there and like really getting lost, or like
Yeah.
planes flying on the coast and like really seeing like things following their planes or like riding with them, or actual Navy motherfuckers. Like they confirmed that shit, and the CIA, like the Navy and the CIA have come out and like confirmed that like we don't know what the fuck this shit was.
Yeah.
It's documented.
Confirmed.
These videos are real.
Yes,
and
bro.
we don't know what the fuck it is. We know that there are no humans with this capability. Like if they got it, we ain't never seen it, and it's years beyond what the fuck we know about.
Now,
You know what I mean?
and it's
All
2020.
this Roswell shit, they like confirming that, like, yeah, that Roswell shit was like they confirming all this shit, bro. For years, like if you believe in the fact that there's basically alien aircraft that ain't from here, how the fuck are you not admitting that there's aliens?
How the fuck are you not admitting there's aliens? Or why ain't it a huge
extraterrestrials or whatever the fuck you want to call them? But bro, like
something that need to be a huge conversation?
yeah, bro. But they want to like it's too close to the election, bro, and they got too much shit going on. Like I think it's a lot going on with that shit, bro. You know, China like not this year, but like last year maybe like or some shit like that. They was like the first people to like put something on the dark side of the moon or some shit like that, bro. And then all of a sudden, like, bro, if you pay attention to this politics shit, bro, like a lot of these niggas, like a lot of this shit has a lot to do. Our politics got a lot to do with what the fuck China got going on, and we kind of in a cold war with them for real.
Kind of are.
And that's what motherfuckers don't really see.
People
but
think
like,
it's all here, bro.
Yeah, they think all that, like they think it's bad here, but that's not like my point. My point being is like, bro, when we gotta be like the shit that we're doing against China and all these goddamn. All this legislation that like, oh, we gotta goddamn be harder on them with trade. They gotta be easier on us, or fuck them. We gotta keep our businesses from over there in China and get the motherfuckers back over here. Because like, bruh, these other motherfuckers been allowing all them motherfuckers. Like that's why there was so many more jobs, because he made it harder for businesses to be outside of America.
Yeah.
They had to bring their businesses back to fucking America, bro.
Got to.
So if you got businesses and warehouses and factories and shit in America, you got to bring. If it costs you more to be outside of America, that's why in the fuck everybody got these jobs.
Yeah, a lot of people,
and
they
that's
looking
why
like
that's why the Democrats be trying to get like regular people who don't really know shit about economics to like
vote.
To be mad.
Yeah.
To be mad about tax breaks for the fucking. Breaks for the rich business owners and shit, but like, bro, those tax breaks are the reasons why the fuck there's new jobs.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
It's the reason why they can pay your stupid ass. Like they can pay you, and it's more fucking.
That's the reason why niggas is
they get
getting
more
good
money
jobs.
Exactly. They get more money
bruh.
for their business being here.
Yeah.
If you tax them, they're gonna take their business and put it somewhere like China and use that free factory fucking work. If you make it cost more for them, they're gonna go where they can make more money. But motherfuckers don't understand that. They just see, they giving them tax breaks. They already rich. We need to tax them more so they can get back. But like,
y'all realize y'all do work for them, really.
Nigga,
so
fuck all that.
Like,
do you realize that like you want them to tax them so y'all can get free shit or whatever woo de woo? But like, bro, do you want to be poor your whole life?
That's what I'm saying.
Because motherfucker, when you start working and if you get a business and you get to the point where you're in a different tax bracket, bro, they gonna tax your ass too. They gonna take your money. You all this free shit you think they taxing these rich ass people, bro. They're not just taxing these rich ass people. They're taxing you too. The working class is getting taxed like hell for all of that goddamn, for all of that shit, like all that welfare shit, all that shit y'all got going foods that like y'all are paying for that shit for real.
And that's the sad part.
Working ass people and the people that's working and nigga, you can't get them fucking food stamps neither.
Can't get.
You can't get them neither, and you paying for them, and you don't understand.
You gotta pay for your insurance.
You don't understand.
For real.
You let these motherfuckers trick you into thinking that these niggas is not for like therefore like really financially speaking, like majority of America does better under the other side's motherfucking policies.
Yeah.
And that is just real because it's capitalism. If you go out and go get it, it's goddamn better for you. It ain't. That's just what the fuck capitalism is. Like You gotta work for it. You rolling the dice. It's a gamble, but really your effort shows if you do right and put in the right effort.
Mm-hmm.
And the information is out there for you now. Like back in the day, there was excuses that people could have, bro. But now the information is here.
Man.
It ain't no goddamn excuse, bro. If you want to get some money, brother, you can go on YouTube, Google, all this shit. Look up what you want to do and learn the fuck how to do it.
I just want y'all to think about this though. We living in a world where, and this is why I have sympathy for some people, y'all, but you can't be no nigga that the same age as me or younger standing on that corner. Listen, you can get up literally, like we talking about a world where you cannot have no job and then all of a sudden have a job like $18 an hour.
Right.
You know what
All
I'm
of a
saying?
sudden.
We're
Like
living
in a warehouse.
Yes, bro, right in a warehouse.
Just doing work.
You feel me? Because a new goddamn company opened or a new fucking factory, whatever, opened.
Absolutely.
And they paying motherfuckers whatever. They don't give a fuck. It's motherfuckers with records, all kind of shit. Making good money though, y'all.
And you know why them factories here? Because they not taxing them motherfucking companies like they crazy. And it's cheaper for them to have motherfucking factories here.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfuckers don't really understand economics. Motherfuckers really don't understand politics.
Really
And
don't.
motherfuckers really just listening to the people who need them to vote for them. Like, you're not even really digging into what they saying and like deciphering whether it's true or not. You just listening to what they say. Like, they don't need you, bro. They need you.
They need you.
And motherfuckers can sit around and think like, oh, the Republicans need that. No, they really don't need. Like, really in real life, Trump won off some shit. Like, y'all, like, black people really didn't fucking vote for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the majority of black people didn't vote for Trump. The majority of Trump's black fan or voter base coming. Yeah, that motherfucker true. The majority of Trump's black voter base is from seeing what the fuck is going on in politics and in the world and the results that's coming from it. Like, bro, Trump got a lot of motherfucking black supporters that were Democrats before him.
Mm-hmm.
And they just see like it, and a lot of that is because a lot of people are waking up and actually digging into this shit now.
Yeah.
The over, like me personally, I was a Democrat my whole life, and I thought that was the only way to be. But
I thought you had to choose
I
though.
thought you had to be a goddamn Democrat.
Be real. Like,
I didn't know you can be
let's be
nigga,
real.
like, and
You didn't
be
know you could be a
anything.
nigga and be a Republican because
I didn't know
basically growing up.
because growing up you were taught that shit was racist.
Yes, that was racist.
It's
Really,
racist.
you can't even learn about what the fuck they like.
Yeah,
or is
like you
racist.
can't even like they racist. Like at the end of the day, bro, in reality, bro, the Republican Party was literally anti-slavery, like about abolition of slavery. Literally, like was made for the abolition of slavery. I don't give a fuck if Abraham Lincoln had slaves. I don't give a fuck if he hated niggas. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, he freed the goddamn slaves. And don't give me this bullshit about the Emancipation Proclamation and he had to go and they 2 years later they freed the slaves wasn't free until Juneteenth and this, that, and the other. They enforced it. The law was passed. They had to send motherfuckers by like horse and cattle walking through the goddamn South freeing them motherfuckers, and it took a while for them to get all the way down to, what was it, Texas? It was Texas, right? It took some shit like that. I don't give me the line, but like it's Texas. They had to get all the way down there, and Juneteenth is when the last slaves were told that they were free. So don't give me all that bullshit, but like at the end of the day, the nigga freed the slaves. Period.
Really?
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. He freed the slaves. I don't give a fuck if he like me or not.
Yeah.
Just like if Donald Trump is in office and he's doing things like legislatively to help the black community or to progress America as a country, which in turn helps the black community.
Quit worrying about if that nigga like you.
I don't give a fuck if you like me or not, nigga. Like if
For real.
If you giving tax cuts to the working class and I see that my check went from, I was a server really when the shit started taking place. So my checks just went from being like $12 every week because servers don't get real checks if y'all don't know. Like that shit be bullshit. But like $12 or $6, you feel me, to like $25, $30. Like I seen an increase. on that little bullshit. Even though he did the little legislation like about the share tips and all that shit, like, and people was mad at him, but like, bro, I saw an increase. Other people around me saw an increase. Salaried workers saw increases. Like the majority of America, seeing an increase. And whether you admit it or not, like that shit, money in your pocket help. But
Money in
like,
your pocket help, bro.
at the end of the day, motherfuckers so caught up in, oh, he racist, when really, like, you don't know what he said that was racist.
When the fuck you think we gonna get a president that's finna be like our best friend?
Niggas is racist.
Niggas, come on now.
The same shit he be saying, if Chris Rock say that shit if Chris Rock would have said that shit in a goddamn, in a video in a comedy series or some shit during Obama presidency, bruh, he would have goddamn been praised for that shit. Kiss my ass, bro. Like, bro, I get like, okay, he said some wild shit. The grabbing the women by the pussy shit was wild, but
I'm not expecting this man to be in my family or nothing.
Time out though, bro. Like, I honestly, if we go look it up, I don't think he was the president at that time. First of all, second of all, I don't think that he was talking about all women in general. I feel like he was talking about a specific group of people. And bro, you say some what? Any people, bro.
Yeah.
Not even just niggas.
He's
not
a real
even
person, though.
Bro, everybody say some wild shit sometimes when you just kicking shit, talking shit to your friends. Like, like, bro, like, you don't just, like, bro, he obviously ain't just walking around grabbing bitches by the pussy, bro, because I think that would have got out by now.
But
like,
you know you done said some crazy shit
yeah,
before.
but you know that every nigga you know done said some wild shit before, bro. Like, every man, woman, and everything, like, children say wild shit, bro. Motherfuckers act like, because he's the president, he's supposed to be perfect. No, because he's the president, he's supposed to improve the quality of life in America. And you can't blame coronavirus on this man. If you're miseducated about coronavirus and how this shit happened, that is not anybody's fault but your own. But in reality, China let this virus out. That shit started in China, in Wuhan. They didn't let nobody go from Wuhan into the rest of China anywhere, but they let them motherfuckers go everywhere else in the world. And the first fucking case that, first of all, the WHO, the World Health Organization, they covered up the fact that that shit was going on or whatever. And the first fucking case that we got in America, 10 days later, Donald Trump closed the borders to China immediately. 10 days after the first fucking case against what the Democrats, Pelosi, and a lot of the scientists and everybody was goddamn saying. And everybody agrees that he saved many, many fucking lives. And then not long after that, he closed the borders to the motherfucking countries in Europe and shit because they was getting their ass kicked by the virus. Like, in reality, bro, that motherfucker moved and did way more than what the fuck Obama and Biden, who is the fuck he's running against, like, they did way more than they did for that H1N1 shit, which really had a way higher mortality rate. Motherfuckers really was looking at this virus in the beginning when they only testing the sickest of sick people, not understanding that upwards of like 35 to 50% of motherfuckers who had this shit never get tested because they never got no motherfucking symptoms. Never. You feel me? Yeah. So, like, really, it's not nearly as deadly as motherfuckers act like it is. People are dying, yes, and rest in peace to those people. Yeah. Let's take some precautions. But in reality, bro, in retrospect, this is not as deadly as other shit. And the CDC and everybody keeps saying how, yeah, we fucking up. These numbers not really right.
Telling you.
They telling you, but y'all don't see that because the media ain't trying to say that because the media want y'all to think Donald Trump ain't doing what the fuck he's supposed to do and everybody is dying and the world going to shit because it's election time.
And it's ratings. Like, come
on,
it's
election time. They want y'all to be scared so y'all keep watching the news, bro. Like, y'all have got to wake the fuck up and see this shit, bro. You gotta wake up and see it because otherwise, like, you gonna be some bullshit your whole life, bro. And like, the time is really now. Like, shit is really, like, right now, the way things are going right now, like all the bullshit, like that Illuminati shit y'all be talking about. Well, if you want to know about who the Illuminati is, bro, look up who the deep state is, and that's the Illuminati y'all talking about. Y'all ain't talking about the actual Illuminati, because the Illuminati is a real fucking thing. But like the actual. The Illuminati that y'all be talking about, look up the deep state. Y'all gonna figure out what the hell it is, man. I might do a podcast on that shit, but like, y'all need to check that out if y'all want to know who the real Illuminati that y'all talking about is, and y'all will see if y'all really dig deep into that, get into that red pill, go down that rabbit hole. Y'all motherfuckers will see that like this is what is going on, like, oh, okay. And y'all will see on the good side and the bad side, but will you be ready to accept that shit is up to you. Because the proof is out there. Yeah. And all this shit coming. I know y'all saying, oh, y'all think this shit crazy. They talk about I ain't gonna say nobody names because I don't want them to take my video down on Facebook and shit. Yeah. But if y'all goddamn start looking into the celebrities and shit they saying got on these ankle monitors and shit and dig into what they say, like, about them, these politicians that got all these kill lists. It's like everybody who has something to do with a case or had some information on them that's supposed to testify or anything, like either them or somebody in their family dying, like they committing suicide and all this crazy ass shit. Man, y'all better look into this shit. This shit happening, bro. Like, y'all think people just out here just talking, saying wild shit, but like it's really real. Like documented, and it's really going the fuck down, and y'all ain't paying attention. But like, you think a motherfucker like me crazy.
I got one thing to say though, bro.
Hold on, bro. What is it about that?
Yeah, it's about that. Go ahead. Okay, listen.
I'm gonna stop it and start another one.
It's about because like a lot of people are feeling like there's no reason to know if there's nothing they can do about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
but
a lot
it is though.
Yeah. A lot of people really feel like there's nothing I can do about it. What is this information? I know you see them, bro. You see people who just don't care. You feel me?
And they got this negative ass mindset, and they trying to like, but that shit matter. And it is shit you can do. You can open people's eyes so people won't fall victim to that same bullshit or put their trust and they vote and they support behind these people that are fucking evil, bro. Y'all motherfuckers think like, oh, this side evil and that side evil, but the only fucking thing you know about that side is what this evil side told you about.
Exactly.
You ain't even go look up the history or see what the fuck really be going on. Like, bro, the Democrats is okay with y'all tearing down all these goddamn racist ass, slave ass, owning ass
because they already knew it.
Because nigga, they are all Democrats. Yeah. Nigga. The only, like, motherfuckers is like, oh, Donald Trump sending the police in to protect these racist. No, nigga, he started sending the fucking troops in when y'all started defacing shit that was abolitionists, that were against slavery. Motherfucker, like, when you think about it, go look it up. I think it was Lincoln and other motherfuckers. Like, he ain't say shit about them other shits. Y'all, them Democrat statues. Not saying that he picking and choosing. Yeah. He's for law abiding, period. It's a correct way to do it. But at the end of the day, bro, like, he ain't press shit until y'all started fucking with abolitionist shit. Like, motherfuckers who really was on y'all side. Like, motherfuckers is just obviously out here trying to destroy that history because that history is going to prove them to be the people who they trying to turn y'all, who they trying to say that the Republicans are really. And I ain't trying to get nobody to be no fucking Republican or nothing because I don't give a fuck if you vote or not. Because I really don't believe that majority of these motherfuckers really know enough about politics or what's going on or the policies that these people push to even have a good enough
to be making idea that decision,
to be picking a goddamn president. You feel me? Yeah. So like at the end of the day, I don't feel like I don't even really give a fuck if y'all vote. I just be wanting y'all to not say, like, I don't know. I have
Stop
a problem
being blind.
when people say shit like, oh, they racist. Like, bro, what? These motherfuckers, the Democrats funded the KKK, bro. The KKK were Democrats, bro.
Literally.
Like, literally, bro, the parties never switched places, bro. The motherfuckers the poor people from the South that were the Confederates just moved up north because after they took slaves away, all the business and shit was up in the north. And the rich people from the north moved down to the South. They still conservative. They still got the Bible Belt is in the South because them motherfuckers from the north came down here and was like, bro, that shit has been the same, like, bro. Motherfuckers not even understanding, like, it's been the same Republicans. It's just that we got so tied up in the Democrats, bro.
I think until you really study history, you're not gonna understand politics.
You got to know timelines too.
Yeah,
you can't just be like, oh, this happened too.
Yeah,
but you got to know when this happened and in relation to what. Feel me? Like, because I was just talking to a dude about, like, oh, he was saying some, like, not to be on no, like, oh, I'm talking about, bro, because I mean, like, it was a good conversation, but like, but he was just saying basically, like, oh, these people didn't come from there. Egyptians is on this side of Africa, and the slaves came from West Africa, and whoop, 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 and this, that, and the other. But it's like, these people, they Judah, and this, that, and the other, the Jew, like the Israelite argument or whatever. But I'm like, bro, you got to understand, those people, when that shit, you see how close that shit is to Egypt, bro.
You
and
know
when those
happened.
people, they came down through there, bro, they migrated through that area, and they ended up on the West Coast. So if they was taking slaves as prisoners of war from the West Coast, those fucking prisoners was probably those same people you talking about. So at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you gotta know, you gotta understand history in chronological order and what was going on everywhere else before you can even really cast judgment.
So
like, it's so much information that we don't have. I mean, like, it's out there, but like as an average person, we don't have that information because they don't really like dig that deep into it in school. They don't correlate everything. They give you a quick little
session.
By this shit.
All right, take a test on it, you're done with it.
Yeah, and they don't connect it to like, okay, so these people came from here and they ended up being here. They don't tell you that these people is the same people as these people. Like, all this shit is all the same. When they talking about, oh, this right here, all that shit is the same area. All that middle, like, a lot of the shit in the Middle East is like, when they talk about that shit, they had different names. That shit changed so much because they be like going to war. They be going to war, and then like they have whole like religious like
beefs and
takeovers. Like they have like whole religious, like they ran by religion. So it changed how like the people who actually live there say what this is, like what land this is. And what like everybody else agree that this land is.
Same
like,
way with America though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Same exact shit, like.
No, it's not. It's really the same thing because like in America we don't have no established like religion, so it's like
we don't know.
We here in the closest thing would be the Nation of Islam. You feel me? They call themselves their own nation when we're like you in America. America is our nation. You feel me? But the Nation of Islam, they their own nation because they their own people. That's what they subscribe to, I guess. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to put words in their mouth, but that's my understanding that they're their own nation. You know what I mean? I know motherfuckers probably looking at this chain like, this nigga got on the goddamn crescent moon and start hitting a Muslim. No, I'm not a Muslim. I just like astrology. They don't.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't own this shit.
People, a lot of people don't own a lot of shit.
Yeah,
like Christians ain't real Christians. They just like some of the shit that's in there.
Christians just got taught this shit and they scared to like break that chain. A lot of them, bro. But hey, bro, we gotta get into this Christianity shit. I'm gonna end this video right here, man. We're gonna start another one and we're gonna chop that shit up. We're gonna get into that too.